You ever get that feeling that you're just going through the motions? Like your daily routine isn't something you actually chose, but something that just kind of happened to you? Well, we're going to dive into a pretty powerful idea today. If you don't consciously design your own life, trust me, someone or something else is going to design it for you. And this quote right here, it hits the nail on the head. If you don't create a routine, you will be assigned one. Just let that sink in for a second. What it's saying is, there's always a default path just waiting for you. It's the easy route, right? The prepackaged life that society kind of hands you to make things less scary, less uncertain.
So, let's get real for a minute. I want you to really think about this. Is your life truly your own? Are the goals you're busting your butt for, the stuff that fills up your calendar, are those things actually yours? Or are you maybe, just maybe, playing a game someone else set up?
And that right there, that leads us straight to the heart of the problem. It's what our source material calls the assigned life. And you know exactly what this is. It's that standard script we all know. Go to school, get a good job, climb that corporate ladder, retire. Look, it's a path, for sure. But the real question is it your path?
Okay, look at this. This really lays it all out. On one side, you have the assigned life. Think chaos, overwhelm, chasing someone else's goals. Basically, you're just an actor following a script. But then you've got the designed life. Now we're talking order, focus, and, this is the big one, your goals. You're not just following a script anymore, you're writing the whole dang thing yourself.
And this is so important. If you don't build a routine on purpose, life it starts to feel like it's spiraling out of control, right? It becomes this messy jumble of responsibilities and expectations that, if you're honest, you never really signed up for. And before you know it, you're living out somebody else's dream.
So you might be wondering, why does living that assigned life feel so draining? Like it's just sucking the life out of you? Well, the source material has a really fascinating name for that chaos we feel in our heads. It's called psychic entropy. So what is psychic entropy? Basically, it's a state of total disorder in your consciousness. It's that anxious, scattered feeling you get when your attention has nowhere to go, when you're not working towards a clear goal that you chose. Without that direction, your mind just kind of falls into chaos. Think of it like a house that no one's taking care of. It just falls apart over time.
And this is where it all clicks. The great psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, you might know him from his work on the flow state, he said it best. The optimal state of inner experience is one in which there is order in consciousness. See, when you have a clear goal, it brings order. It forces you to focus, to concentrate, and everything else just melts away. That's how you reverse the entropy. I mean, think about it. Since we were kids, we've been fed all this information that basically programs our minds. It creates this whole network of unconscious goals that are running our lives. And most of the time, we don't even know it's happening. It's like our identity is a computer system running on someone else's outdated software.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about the problem, this whole psychic entropy thing that comes from living an assigned life. So what's the fix? How do we actually start building a life that's our own? Well, the source material gives us a super simple but really profound framework. It's all built on 4 pillars. And here they are, the 4 pillars of what you could call the good life: mind, body, business, and relationships. And what's so powerful about these is that they all work together. They create this awesome feedback loop. When your body is healthy, you've got more energy for your business. When your mind is sharp, you can build better relationships. You see? Each one feeds the others, and suddenly you've got this incredible upward momentum.
So how do you actually work on these pillars? It's simpler than you think. It's about building one small daily habit for each one. For your mind, some form of daily self-education. For your body, get moving. Do some kind of physical activity. For business, focused work on your career. And for relationships, make some intentional time for social connection. That's it.
And this is a question you've got to ask yourself and be honest. If you're not building in these 4 areas every single day, what are you doing? Is what you're spending your time on just a distraction? Or is it actually helping you grow? Man, that question really makes you stop and think about where your priorities are, doesn't it?
All right, theory is great and all, but let's get down to brass tacks. How do you actually put this into practice? Let's talk about a 3-step action plan to start reversing that chaos and building your own design life. And the best part? You can start today.
Step 1, set a holistic goal.
This isn't just a career goal, it's a grand vision for your future that brings all 4 pillars together: mind, body, business, and relationships. Step 2, daily self-education becomes completely non-negotiable. You have to treat learning like a necessity. And step 3, and this is maybe the most important part, go out and get the skills you need. You don't just learn by reading, you learn by doing, by struggling, getting feedback, and trying again.
And this is the big takeaway right here. The difference between where you are today and where you want to be, it's not luck. It's not even motivation. It's skill. Plain and simple. If you don't have the results you want in your life, it's because you haven't yet built the skills to get them. That's it. It's a skill issue.
So when you pull all this together, what are we really talking about? We're talking about a fundamental shift in how you see your life. It's about deciding, consciously, to stop playing the game that society handed you and starting to create and play your very own game.
And this, right here, just sums it all up perfectly. Think about it. Without rules, there's no game. And if there's no game, well, there's no winning. That routine you design for yourself, the one you build on purpose, that becomes a rule book. That's how you win at the game of your life.
So we're going to end on this final thought. Society already has a plan for you. It's the default setting, the path of least resistance, that's been laid out for generations. So the only question left, the only one that really matters is, what's your plan?